What's going on, everybody? We got a nice cool day today. I got my coffee, so we're gonna be doing some light work, something I've worked on before. I think I've posted before, not sure, alongside a hat as well that I have not shown on a video before. So let's do this thing. Nothing crazy today, but hope you guys enjoy. This time he brought over a Pro Club zip up and also a New Era hat in this Dodger blue color. Looks pretty nice. It's about the third time that he drops off sweaters. They're always random brands, but it's always the same job. From what I could tell, he's always grinding to get his brand going, so I respect that big time. Actually, not too long ago, I did a hat for him that wrapped around the entire hat. I'll link it right up here. And it took so long, I swore I wouldn't do another one of those. And now I have a bag full of them I said yes to doing. But I've had him for a while, and we kind of got into a groove where he just lets me know how many he needs. Usually just like 2 or 3, and I just do those. So kind of lucked out on my end. I don't get overwhelmed thinking I have to do all of them. For sweaters, I always use a 2.5 ounce tearaway. On the first design that's going on the right chest, I'm using the Tajima tubular hoop. I don't always like to use them because they leave a hoop burn, but in this case, it works really well for it. On the other side, I could use my 8x9 Mighty hoop, which is much better. I avoid hoop burn and it's just so much easier. If anybody's on the market looking for Mighty hoops, I'll leave my link in the description, and here's the code right here for free shipping from the website. I don't really do puff on sweaters or clothing, but for this one, it's a small piece, so we do put a little bit of puff on the S, and it actually looks pretty clean. So I'm gonna cut this up and place it on there. I always forget to change the underlay on the top there. It has all the underlay. It is such a small piece that it doesn't really make a difference. But let's continue. While that continues, let's talk about the design for the hat. Here it is, pretty much what... So this one's for his friend, actually. He said he wanted something to look like the Sox hat. Pretty much that was the reference photo here. So just the words going diagonally, kind of like stacked up on each other. And that's pretty much what we did here. It is 2.5 in height. We have our underlay that I added manually. So just pretty much to tack down the puff, and then the rest going from the bottom up. Nothing crazy right there. In inches, our fills is 0.007. And if we go on to metric here, it is 0.18 height. 64 millimeters with 54 millimeters. The crown on this hat is pretty high, so we shouldn't have any issues with the size. The guy likes Dodger blue, so he brought me his own. Just got to be real careful because this is their hat. Obviously, these aren't that cheap. So that's the only thing, but the design is simple. It should go smooth. But for now, let's get back to the sweater. minutes left on that, so we'll start setting up the hat right now. Should I use stabilizer? I'm gonna use it 1 sheet of the 3-ounce stabilizer. Lately, I've been putting it on everything that I do, especially if you do dad hats, at least 2 sheets. I've also been thinking about uploading full stitch out videos. They'll be like videos with no talking. It'll just be the complete stitch out. And then in text, write the properties like the underlay, the density, the size, stuff like that on the side of it. I'm not gonna put those videos instead of doing the regular videos. They're gonna be like on top of those. I'll probably add them like on a playlist and see what they do. Still trying to figure out exactly what type of content in the long run I want this channel to be. Obviously, it's still gonna be this type, but you know, just to keep things interesting, switch it up, or to reach like bigger audiences, just different type of embroidery content. So we'll see when I upload that first one, and we'll see how it does. I still hit it with the heat gun a little bit, but not much. It doesn't need it much, and then just run the lighter over it. I'll probably be cleaning this a little bit later. But yeah, from hat to sweater. White thread, got nice and shredded up here. So I'm gonna cut this, get it back in the needle, and then probably back it up just a bit. Start from the top, right here, just to be safe. Shred it once again. I'm gonna run it once more. If not, I'm gonna take the hat off and make sure the back is still clean. Sometimes thread starts bunching up like crazy on the inside of the hat and makes a huge mess, just messing up every time the needle goes through that area. Here we got it, the Dawn. Got the heat gun out. I have this cord up here that I have hanging, that I power all random things, whether it's the heat gun, the extra light, all purpose. There's a little bit of puff that's sticking out like right here. I should have done this first, but luckily it's not much. Simple design. Once we got that, we could do some lighter work. And there we go. Quick, sort of fast job. On the video it seems fast, but it does take a minute. Got our V-star. I did wet this one a little bit for the hoop burn, and our Dawn hat. Anybody else see these like hiking, camping in the snow videos? The channel is H.B.I and Victoria. I watch these all the time, but it is gonna be 4:30. Post office closes at 4:45. Have some things that I gotta take, so that's what I'm gonna do. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys haven't already, hit that like and sub button. Much appreciated. Till next time, deuces.